All right. We're back. I gotta start doing these damn daytime shows, man. But my sleep cycle's not cooperating. So now we're here, 1 o'clock in the morning, as usual. Don't worry, we're gonna give you a daytime show this week. We're gonna get into the habit of the daytime shows. You'll see. I gotta work on another YouTube short now. God damn it. Every day, YouTube short, YouTube short. Great. Great. Damn clip is only 60 seconds, but it takes friggin' an hour, 2 hours to do a damn friggin' YouTube short. Anyway, thank you for being here. You're now tuned into the late night show. I'm your host, Gunsmoke the Don. For the next couple of hours, we're gonna be talking some shit. So sit back and relax and hit that like button. God damn it. We're not doing any more intros. No more intros. Not for a while. We're gonna monetize these videos. We're monetizing everything. Everything's gonna be monetized now. Everything. So, yeah. We gotta survive the ghetto, y'all. Shouts to Sleep Timer. I see you in here, boy. Thank you so much for the Venmo. Before the show even started, Sleep Timer sent me a little Venmo. Thank you, brother. They understand I gotta survive the ghetto here, you see? They understand. Times are tough. And of course, we're off to a bad start this month, as usual. But I pray for better days. Pray in one hand, shit in the other, and see what happens first. Oh! Look, I prayed and Danny Green answered my call. Thank you, Danny. Beautiful way to start off the show, man. I can always depend on you, man. My man. Coming through. And you're early today. You're on time. Yesterday, you were about 2-3 hours late, motherfucker. What up, Big E? Becktown. I appreciate you, Becktown. Let me see what's up with Becktown. Becktown's been coming around lately. Let's see. Oh, they got some new shit now. I could see every comment you've ever made on my channels, my shows. The fuck? That's pretty cool. All right. Yeah. Let me see this. All right. You know what? I'm going to give you a wrench. Might as well. You're here every night. And I appreciate that. I'm probably going to be an asshole, but, people always make an asshole out of me, so. There you go, brother. Thank you for being here, Beck. Thank you, Danny Green. So, hold on, let me light up the cigarette. So, yeah, there's really, I don't know. Anyway, we're just going to talk, man, because other assholes do it. They have a great time. We're going to do it here. We're going to talk about whatever, all right? We're going to have a good fucking time doing it, too. Now, I've been asleep for the past 5 hours. Just woke up about half an hour ago. And we're going to talk, see what's in the news, what's going on out there. I'm out of the loop. Oh, you heard about this Snow White bullshit? Let's talk about the new Snow White movie. How about that? Want to get into that? That's fun. They had an ugly Colombian girl that looks like a fish that they turned into a Snow White. She's woke. She hates the original movie. She, Anyway, the movie tanked. The movie bombed. You know why? Because she went woke. Oh, Becktown's a girl. Oh. There's been a couple of other Becks around, and they're dudes. So I figured maybe you was a dude too, dude. But I guess you're not a dude. You're a dudette. All right, Beck. Can I call you Becky then? Becky Town. Won't you take me to Becky Town. Won't you take me to Becky Town? Yeah, now we grooving. See, that put me in a good mood right there. Yeah, Becky Town. Gotta feel the funk, baby. Snow White and the Seven Trannies. Yeah, let's talk about it. Why not? So, yeah, so the movie was just released. There was big hype around it because first, when they first started making the movie, they teased it a little bit what the idea was going to be. First, they were going to put dwarves in there, and then they said, no, we got to be woke, so we're going to put multicultural dwarfs. Then some famous dwarf from the Game of Thrones, he spoke up and said, no, you can't put dwarfs in the movie. It's unacceptable that you keep putting dwarfs and using them and exploiting dwarfs for being short. And blah, 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 blah. So then Disney said, all right, fuck it. Now this guy is pissed off. And he's in Game of Thrones, a hit show at the time. So, they don't want no bad press. So they said, you know what? Let's just make them CGI. We're going to make woke, multicultural CGI dwarfs, but they're not dwarfs. We're going to call them dwarfs, but they're really 7 foot tall, weird looking people. And that's what they did. So they basically destroyed that part of the story. Can't even get no dwarfs in the Seven Dwarfs movie, which actually made the movie, I guess. I don't know. And then what else? Yeah, and then in the movie, the classic story of Snow White. She, I don't know, what was she, a peasant or something? Or was she a princess that dressed like a peasant? She had a peasant dress. Anyway, she bit some apple or something, and then a prince from the kingdom came around and said, "Oh, this chick is hot, man. I want to kiss her." And fucking kisses her in the mouth, and then she's cured from the poison. And I don't know. There's actually a theory about Snow White. Let me see if I can bring that up. There's a theory out there. I don't know why the fuck we're talking about this, but I got nothing else to talk about. The movie just came out. Anyway, it flip flopped. But they're saying the whole point is, well, fuck, I'm all over the place here. I don't know what to talk about first with this fucking story. Let's get into the original story of Snow White. First of all, they're saying the girl was dead the whole time, the whole movie. Now, there's hints there, and but whatever. In this version, she's alive and well, and she's woke, and she don't need a man. All right, she don't need a man. She's worried about how to be the next leader. She ain't worried about no man. She don't need no Prince Charming to whisk her away and have a beautiful, happy marriage and family. She ain't looking for that. She wants to boss him around. Couldn't pay me to watch that movie? Good. I was hoping it was going to tank. We gotta let these people know we're tired of this woke shit. No more woke movies. What up, Philly boy? We're gonna, yeah, okay. In 45 minutes, we'll get to the titty talk if you want. I know you guys like titty talk. We could do a segment on titty talk. Titty talk at 2. I like that. Yeah. So stay tuned in, Philly. We're gonna get to the titty talk in a little bit. You sit tight. Is it true Kanye got the boot from his wife? That's what I read yesterday or earlier this morning. We're gonna get into that too, boy. Yo, Sven, a little something. Please do survive, Gunny. I'm trying, Sven, and this helps. This helps a lot, Sven. Thank you. I will survive. This channel with this shit, and I just don't know when it dies. This fucking channel's gotta be resurrected from the dead. I'll shoot myself. I'll shoot myself in the head. I will survive. Yeah, we're gonna survive, boys. Thank you, Sven. We're gonna do the weather report soon too. Got some good weather coming up, boy. Not really, but temperature wise, it's gonna rain all fucking week over here. Anyway, back to the Snow White. Sorry for singing that stupid song. I don't even like that song. Things happen. Back to this bullshit. So yeah, Disney is hitting the pause button on its planned live-action remake of the 2010 animated hit Tangled, following the disastrous box office performance of Snow White. It was disastrous. See, now they're starting to think, hey, maybe after 2 or 3 failed films here, we're fucking up. We got to stop this woke shit. Now they're gonna put the pause on another remake here. Good. Maybe somebody with some brains at Disney's finally fucking coming to their senses. What the hell's Tangled about? A reimagining of the Brothers Grimm fairy tale Rapunzel. Oh, shut up. How about they come up with something original? You know, why are you remaking all this shit? Now you're gonna remake Rapunzel. I can only imagine what Rapunzel's gonna do. And now they got a woke Colombian girl that looks like a fish as Snow White. uh, anyway, it failed at the box office. It had maybe a $43 million opening, which is horrible in terms of a Disney movie. And then the second week, it went back to like third place or some shit with like $6 million. It's not going to make a lot, considering it cost $250 million to make this fucking movie. That's another thing Elon Musk wants to look into. Why the fuck? Why does it cost so much to make these movies when you're just using graphics or whatever? And most of it is graphics. You're not even using live actors. How much you paying these graphic people? What, you pay them fucking 20 million a piece to make some graphics? Shit. Must be nice to have a fucking college degree. Walk into Disney and say, I'm a fucking computer graphic designer. Oh, sure, here's $25 million. We're gonna fuck up Disney fucking classics and make them woke. Get to work. Son of a bitch. What up, Scott? David Lopez. Disney's horrible. I watched nothing they put out. Yeah. When I was a kid, Disney was great. I think I even saw Lion King in the movie theater. My grandfather was sitting next to me sleeping. I still remember that. We went to Burger King after. Yeah, back when the chicken nuggets taste like chicken nuggets. I think Tupac Shakur might have still been alive. Yeah, he was. Yeah. I used to like you stuttering prick. I used to like Disney movies when I was a kid. Bambi, some other shit. What they have? Some other shit. I don't know. The Sword in the Stone or some shit. Yeah. By 94 and 95, we stopped watching the Disney movies. Yeah. By 95, I was watching Jumanji and shit. You know what I'm saying? 3D Transformers. Pause. The cartoon. Weather in Denmark right now for your AccuWeather forecast, live from Europe. It's a high of 56 degrees, low of 42. It's sunny. There's no wind. Wow. It's going to be like that the whole weekend. We got the opposite, boy. It's 66 degrees right now. It's cloudy. It's going to rain later. It's going to be cloudy after that. Then the next day it's going to rain. And the day after that. And the day after that. But the weather's warming up, guys. Springtime is here. And, yeah. And we're losing weight, too. What do you know? Yeah. My stomach is shrinking. So I'm feeling, it feels nice to be lighter. We're getting there, guys. April, May, and then June. I should be ready for my boogie board by then, hopefully. Yeah. Wee! Jumanji, that's going to be the remake. A Jewish Italian restaurant. That sounds like a good idea. We call it Jumanji. Jumangione. Jumangione. Yeah, Luigi Jumangione restaurant. We got killer food and killer prices. Killer breadsticks, too. Pause. You tired of this woke crap? Don't worry, Scott. It's coming to an end now. The woke era is coming to an end. Don't worry, Scott. It's dying. Thank you, DL. You look thinner. What, you been stalking me? How do you know what I look like, boy? You been stalking me, boy? You probably live across the street, don't you? Thank you, DL. My man. I curse you to be thinner. Remember that movie? Stephen King? Think they had Joe Montagna in that movie? I hate that motherfucker. I don't hate him, but I hate his acting. Yeah, let's see if we could bring up Joe Montagna and frickin' thank you, Sven. Hold on. We're gonna Joe Mantega. I can never say his name right. Fucking asshole. Let's see. Thinner. See if I can bring out that audio. he rolls up to a gypsy and he's got acid. He throws it in her face. And she's like, "Oh, what'd you do?" He's like, "Acid, bitch." I was like, "Whoa, what's wrong with this guy?" Hold on. Let's see what this asshole's saying. He was a mook. He was a mook, but he was my mook. No, no, no. Where's the? Well, I can't find it now. But anyway, fuck it. Yeah, but we're getting seeing there. Anyway, what were we talking about? Was I still talking about that Snow White shit? I hope not. Michael Mormile, good to see you, brother. Michael's in the house. Michael's in the house. Thanks again, DL, Sven, and of course Danny Green. And Sleep Timer. Is Sleep Timer a woman too? I don't know. Snow White and the seven vertically challenged people. Yeah, they're confused. Snow White and the seven little people. You can't call them. You can't call them little people. That guy from the what was it? Game of Thrones. He gets upset. They thought about changing the name. The guy was against it. You got dwarf rights nowadays. Holy shit. What up, Stella? Stella. Good evening to you, Stella. You got to see Reverend Al on Jesse Waters tonight. It was priceless. What? Reverend Al Sharpton went to Fox News? Get the fuck out of here. Now that's what we got. Well, that sounds like some Bukaki movie, man. Where'd you get? Where'd you find that movie at, Danny Green? Watching Bukaki, boy? I used to call it butt cake. It's pronounced Bukaki. Anyway, let's not get morbid now. That's what we should do. Start putting tariffs on Disney. It's all right. What's his name? DeSantis. He fixed them right up. They came out with some no men in women's bathrooms bullshit, and Disney was against it. You know, they came out with some law in Florida that they were pushing that we're going to stop men from dressing up as women and using women's bathrooms. That's against the law down there. Disney was fighting back against it with with their money and power and influence. So Disney said, the state said, all right. DeSantis said, fuck it. We're going to take away your autonomy. You're not going to be running shit. You're not going to have your own city anymore that you're running. They had their own police force, their own municipality, whatever the hell they had. That got taken away. Now we're going to treat you just like every other business. You're going to be taxed to death. taxes on top of taxes on top of tariffs. And it can only get worse from there. Fucking Disney. Freaks in between strokes hit like what? Thank you, David. Yeah, a lot of bush watchers. Not a lot, but a few. But my loyal 30 people. Oh, one bush dweller left. God damn it. Oh, I was still on this bullshit. All right. Let's finish up with the Snow White crap. The star, Rachel Zegler, who's casting Drew outrage because she is a Latina, continually fueled right-leaning critics with social media posts attacking Donald Trump voters and supporting Palestine. All right, it's getting deep now. Let's not read this shit. I don't want to get into her politics. She's an idiot. What else we got here? Trump wants Musk to stay with the administration as long as possible. Said Doge found something horrible. I wonder what they found. Did they find corruption and treasonous fucking acts? What else we got here? Yeah, Disney pays taxes now. They never did before. Yeah. That's because of DeSantis. That's because they wanted to get involved with politics. Whatever happened to just making a feel good family story? Now everything's got virtue signaling in it, you know. You watched the Bambi movie back in the day, the virtue signaling at the end was don't kill fucking innocent animals. And if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. That was the lessons that you took from that movie. Not, the fucking deers people were oppressed 500 years ago, so now we all owe them something, Or Thumper wasn't a fucking a non-binary fucking rabbit humping a tree or something. I don't know. It's clean cut family, good fucking family time fucking shit. Bushwatches, here's your opportunity to do something. Hit the like and subscribe. That's right, boy. Yeah, you got the rest of your life to be a disappointment. Yeah, that's right. I'm living it. I'm living it, David. That's right. You ain't never lie. Shit. Amazon wants to buy TikTok? No. No, no, no. I don't want that. I was hoping an American company would buy TikTok, but I don't want Amazon buying it. The White House really wants to get a deal to sell the Chinese short video app TikTok to a U.S. company and remove all possibilities of the mainland using it as a way to spy on Americans. Except, apparently, one big tech firm that Team Trump isn't so keen on, Amazon. I know what you're saying. Hasn't the Donald and Amazon founder Jeff Bezos patched things up? Bezos was at the inaugural inauguration bullshit. And he stopped the woke shit at the Washington Post that he owns. Yeah. But Team Trump says they're putting the final touches on this tariff shit and its plan to save TikTok from a law that bans it from the U.S. unless a domestic buyer appears before Saturday's deadline. That's tomorrow. Amazon tried to do them a solid. It offered to pay what it takes to buy not just the app's U.S. operations, but the entire business from the Chinese. A deal some say could cost as much as 200 billion Holy shit. These assholes are making money on TikTok, huh? Stupid green screen pointing in the corners. Now this guy is a fucking mobster from 20 years ago and he's still selling drugs. Like and subscribe. Million views. Unfucking real. They're making a killing on this TikTok and I'm missing out because I don't want any business dealings with the Communist Party out there. We already told you yesterday. We read that psychic prophecy shit. By the 2130s, we'll all be gone by then, so who cares? But by the 2130s, the world is going to be dominated by communism. Now, who the fuck do you think that is? They're already hell bent on world domination, and we're letting it happen right before our eyes. As soon as they build a new warship or aircraft carrier, we should be sending a fucking Scud missile up their ass and blowing that shit out of the water. They shouldn't be having this technology. As soon as we found out they were making drones on the cheap, we should have fucking been bombing those factories. You got to keep them down because they're communists. All right. We don't need that type of leadership. The world's already got a leader. It's the United States. That's it. We already got the world dominance. We don't need more world dominance. It's already dominated. We got it. But who cares? By 2130, I'll be friggin' dust and ashes in the wind. So I don't have to live through it. But they said something's going to happen by 2033 or something. Fuck. Oh, the ice caps are going to fully melt and the sea levels will rise. So take some swimming lessons. Disney still hasn't decided the new Bambi's pronouns. Yeah, they don't even know what the deer is. Does the deer have a prick? I don't know. What up, Dwayne? Sean Landon Clark in the house. Happy Thursday. Oh, you still in Thursday, boy. You living in the past. I'm already in Friday. West Coast boy. You West Coast boy. Shouts to the West Coast. What did Dwayne say here? Everyone in the chat. Yeah, well done, Becky. Oh, he's a midget. I didn't know you were a midget, Dwayne. You could fit into those little kangaroo pouches over there. Just hop right in. Go for a little stroll. Can't be involved with that talk. I don't know how David knew I was wanking it. What? Don't be jerking off to this show, boy. You save your jerking off time after the show's done, boy. Don't be coming in here and checking off. I don't know what you think about, boy. I heard a joke that we Americans are so arrogant that when we go into another country, we think, look at all the foreigners. I mean, that's, I guess that's kind of true. I mean, I'm trying to picture myself on vacation in Europe. I think I would be saying that, you know? You hear the language like, "Suck the bleh, 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 shibidi bleh, bleh," and I'll be like, damn, look at all these foreigners, man. I'm in a foreign land dealing with foreigners. I guess that's true, D'Augusta. It's funny because it's true. Considering the shit rap out today, I'm glad I'm living in the past. Shit. You ain't never lied, boy. I feel you on that, though. I don't even pay attention today to today's rap, man. I thought it would never happen. Today's rap is garbage. It's shit. Everybody's making a big deal about this Playboy Cardi. It was the number one album. I give it a listen. It's shit. I found maybe one song that it was like, all right. The rest is just a waste of good beats. It was just shit. I listened to Kanye's album. It was like, maybe one song, you know? Everything's shit nowadays. Imagine going to India. You would think, oh my God, what a nightmare. I would never go. My stomach is growling just thinking about it. Imagine all the shots you would have to take before you went over there. Probably about 6 different fucking vaccines up your ass before you hop on that flight. Scott H. Boy. All right, so yeah. I'm waiting for these assholes to buy TikTok so then I can create a TikTok and expand, try to start off fresh on TikTok. Gunsmoke took TikTok very well. Making me stutter here, boy. What else we got here? Oh, did you hear about this? When they do that sword fighting shit, the jousting, the sword fights, what do you call that shit? When they say, on guard, ole, that bullshit? Anyway, there was a women's competition for that. And of course, they got the guy who dresses up as a woman and he wants to compete with the women because he'll fail against the men. So, the real female opponent, she saw this and she got on one knee and said, I forfeit. I'm not going to fight. And everybody was getting mad at her and shit. I agree with her. Why should she? She's going to lose anyway. Well, I don't know if she's going to lose, but more than likely. And the shit's still going on. They had another friggin' professional rowing competition where you rowed a fucking rowboat. They got a dude in there. Now they got a dude on the women's team rowing the boat. How many records do you think he broke? It's a sick world. Gunsmoke food review. Yeah, we're gonna do all that. We're gonna stuff our face. We're gonna tell you about fucking Carla Gambina for the fucking millionth time. Carla Gambina was born in 1912 to Italian immigrants in Sicily. Hit the like and subscribe, y'all. Get a fucking million views on that. It's ridiculous, bro. People are making a killing on fucking TikTok. Fencing. Thank you, Darnell. Mr. President, good to see you. Thank you, Mr. President. Fencing. Fencing competition, not jousting. Fencing. Yeah. She took one knee and she said, I forfeit this match. I guess the guy was like 7 foot tall with a fucking ponytail. I'm a woman. Yeah. New York City stores are urging shoppers to buy now before Trump tariffs hit. Some asshole said he just bought a Subaru. Nervous shoppers are rushing to showrooms across the city to snatch up electronics, appliances, and even cars while prices hold. They're buying electronics and appliances, huh? Too bad Radio Shack. Too bad Radio Shack went out of business fucking 20 years ago. They could have made a killing. What the hell are they doing here? There's a sales associate at fucking PC Richard and Son in Flushing. He says honestly, the companies urged us to tell customers it's best to buy before the 10% tariffs kick in. They're using that as a friggin' selling point now. Oh, better buy this expensive fucking dishwasher before the tariffs kick in. You know you like it. Come on. Just buy it. Motherfucker. Oh shit, Jay? I haven't seen Jay in a while. What the fuck, man? Did you hear about the kid who was stabbed to death at a track meet? The country is full of crazy. Nah, I don't know. I think I saw the headline. I didn't read the article, but I don't think I remember seeing that yesterday or today. It's crazy, bro. Life is very random, especially in this country. I don't know what the fuck's going on out there. But I don't know. I feel like that pandemic just changed society, man. Everybody's a fucking asshole now. Yeah, fencing. She didn't come to a sword fight. Wink, wink. Yeah. Get your list working for TikTok. They like that shit. Yeah, we're gonna use the phone and we're gonna have the green screen, and my phone makes me have a lisp, at least on StreamYard. So we're gonna get the list ready for that. Maybe I'll get more viewers by having like a disability. I got a speech impediment and a lisp, boy, and I'm severely depressed. So the asshole that works at PC Richard and Son in Flushing, he says, I've been hearing a lot on this topic from customers. Our customers are worried about the product prices going up and the corporations that sell the products taking advantage of this entire situation and raising the prices even further. Yep, that's what they do. Why do you think eggs are so expensive? They had to kill 100 million birds, and the farmers said, "Oh, let's raise the prices now. There's demand. There's demand for eggs." Meanwhile, they're making record profits from this whole ordeal. Record profits, more money than they were seeing before when shit was normal. So something's wrong there. I can understand if they were taking a hit and then they got to raise prices to offset that. I get it. But if you're not taking a hit, 100 million chickens is a hit, but you didn't feel it financially. You know what I'm saying? And you raised the prices, so now you're getting record fucking prices, record gains. Shit ain't right. Shit ain't right. Shit needs to be regulated, boy. Gotta prevent the shit from happening. Sword fighting, boy. Our stock market is a shock market here today. Oh, you're gonna be in some shock for a while. Don't worry. The market will settle itself. Market will settle on down. You'll see. Just gotta get used to this shit. You might look good with blue hair and a nose ring. What up, Alex Riz? Maybe that's what I'll do for TikTok. I'll create like a whole new persona, like these assholes that came on YouTube talking about their gangsters and this and that. Came up with a whole fucking new identity. I'll go on there as like some butch lesbian or something. I'll get some like fake star tattoos on my neck, some fake turquoise star tattoos, and get a bull nose ring. And I'll get one of those blue haired wigs with like only half of it because I'm already bald on one side, so I can just have the other side with like a fucking like a bang. I don't know. And then yeah, I could be a woke joke on TikTok and hopefully make fucking thousands of dollars. Alex Riz boys, the tariffs will get resolved. I think so too, Alex. Thank you, brother. Hit the like. Yes, oh yeah, hit the like button, man. My loyal people. But yeah, this tariff shit, I don't think it's gonna last too long. Hopefully not. A lot of countries are probably already shaking in their boots right now. They want to make a deal. So yeah, that's the whole point of these tariffs, to make a deal, not to fucking, we want good trade deals. We don't want this bullshit. Anyway, fuck the tariffs, huh? Fuck PC Richard. What else we got here? Some stores managers and sales reps say they've received no directives about raising prices yet, while others have been directed not to comment on the topic. Just like I shouldn't be talking about it right now because people get upset when they hear the word tariff. Oh, Gunsmoke used to be a fun show. He's talking about tariffs. I don't want to talk about this. So even the managers at PC Richard are telling these fucking mopes, hey, don't bring up the tariffs, bro. Just sell the fucking refrigerator, huh? But many customers aren't waiting around to find out what might happen. Some douchebag, what's his name? Oh, well, I'm sure he's a nice man. He's 74 years old from Brooklyn. He says, I just bought a Subaru Access, a Subaru Ascent. and I paid $50,247. And I told them that if they couldn't get it to me before the tariffs, forget about it. The deal was off, said MJ, a 74-year-old man from Brooklyn who decided to trade in his old cars once Trump's plans started looming. So you bought a Subaru? 50 grand on a Subaru? DL loves tariffs. What do you know? That's what I was thinking, Alex. That's too much for a Subaru. Shit. 50 grand. I mean, you can get a lot of nice shit for 50 grand. Something with some luxury about itself. Something with some get up and go. Subaru's fast, I guess. Sporty. Yeah, $50,247. And she sold two cars to get this one. Two of her old cars, or his old cars. What up, Carlos? Exactly, Riz. Why not, right? Might as well just get the Beamer for that much. If you're gonna spend 50 grand on a car, you might as well. But then again, this person's 74 years old. I don't know how. I don't know if they want a BMW. It's something nice, man. I don't know. You can get a fucking Corvette for that much. Used fucking C fucking 8 or whatever the fuck. C6, Z6, whatever. I don't know. I'm not rich. I don't know about these fancy cars. Uh-oh. Alex is looking to stir up some controversy. He says he still likes Teslas. Elon rocks as much as an autistic guy can. I feel like he's not appreciated in this time. I mean, Elon's pretty much a genius, even with the Asperger's or autism, whatever. He saved NASA. NASA was in the dumps. Obama said, "We're shutting down." No, he didn't say we're shutting it down, but we're defunding NASA. We've already been to space, folks. We don't need to go to space anymore. Meanwhile, the Chinese are building rockets. The Russians are still going up into space. We can't have that. We need space dominance. That's why Trump created the Space Force, a new wing of the military. People thought it was a joke when Reagan was talking about Star Wars, having lasers in space that take out Russians' military satellites. Star Wars is coming. Anyway, so when Obama said that, we were dependent on the Russians to get our astronauts up there. We had to depend on Russian rockets to get our own American astronauts in space because Obama said we don't need this fucking money for this NASA shit. And then Elon came around and said, "You know what, you stupid bastards? I'm going to save this fucking. I'm going to save NASA, and we're going to build. We're going to reimagine spacesuits and the space rockets. We're going to have cool looking suits for these astronauts to be up there in some space shit." And zero gravity, and we're going to build reusable rockets that go out there, do the mission, and come back to Earth and land all by themselves so that you could reuse them again. He did that. And then he's going to be the one that puts people on Mars. They're going to build a colony, maybe in our lifetime, thanks to this guy. And he's also reimagining the way you drive a vehicle, that fucking yoke steering wheel. We're used to a certain type of wheel when we drive. Now we got this yoke steering wheel shit. The car drives for you. Car jerks you off. A lot of shit you could do with the car. You could talk on the speaker on it, like, "Hey, move out of the way, asshole." Could do a lot of shit with that car. And that's just the beginning. Put the left on Mars. That would be sad, man. Colonize a new planet and it becomes woke. Nah, you don't want to send the woke there because another thing from the prophecy shit last night that we spoke about, that psychic lady, she said by the year 3005, we're going to be at war with a colony on Mars. And then the Earth is going to be uninhabitable by the year 5079 or something. So if the world's uninhabitable in the next 3,000 years, we're going to have to go to Mars. We're already going to have colonies there. You don't want it to be woke, controlled by the woke, you know. You don't want pictures of AOC hanging up in some fucking vestibule somewhere, you know. So, yeah, we don't need no woke on Mars. We need to colonize Mars and make sure it's a woke free zone. They'll probably come up with their own government over there. I don't know. Yeah, please no. I'm just as poor as stupid as you. We don't drive straight around the oval. We're gonna drive straight and then turn to the left around the oval. Anyway, I'm an idiot. So yeah, well, somebody else is an idiot too because they spent 50 grand on a fucking Subaru. Elon saved the astronauts. Carlos doesn't like electric cars. I don't like them either, but that's the future, man. That's where we're headed. We got no choice. I'm sure some asshole in 1889, he didn't like electricity, but he got it anyway. You know? Maybe he preferred candlelight, you know. Sure, in 1929, when they came up with the refrigerator, some asshole said, I don't like refrigeration. I like my fucking food in a barrel. You know, I don't know. We all got to adjust to the times, my friend. Colonize these nuts. What up, Joey Franks? Elon has done amazing things. Biden peed his pants daily. Yeah. Sometimes it takes people to die before you're appreciated, you know? When you're alive, they fucking treat you like shit. But when you die, all of a sudden, you know, you're this big hero. You were a legend, isn't that? So I don't think Elon's going to be appreciated in life. There's some fucking scientist too. What was his name? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. One of those Renaissance assholes. I forgot who said the Earth was round. One of those dickheads, and they said, "Oh, dare you? This is sacrilege. This is heresy. Burn you at the stake, you lousy bastard." Just for saying the Earth was round, you know, and that the Earth revolved around the sun, not the other way around. Galileo. All right, maybe. Like Marilyn Monroe, she became a legend after death. Yeah, they used to fuck on her, treat her like shit, treat her like a smut. News reporters used to talk about her like a floozy, like a stupid dumbass. Now all of a sudden, 50, 60 years later, she's so smart. She's so beautiful. She was wonderful. So much grace and beauty. Meanwhile, when she was alive, they fucking passed her around and treated her like shit. Used her up. Same thing with Kim. You know, they're gonna treat Kim Kardashian like that. She's a piece of shit. We don't want her. This and that. Then when she dies, oh, she did all this philanthropy work. She did this. She did that. Fucking awesome. Yeah. What up, Mighty Smith? Good to see you. Giordano Bruno. Who's that? Is that the original guy who came up with the Earth was round shit? But he was robbed by the Metagons? What else we got here? Oh, the asshole who bought the Subaru for 50 grand? They also think it's time to swap out all of their home's aging appliances. So she went back to PC Richard to scope out the prices. I'm worried because I live in a house where all the appliances are about 10 years old. Oh, God forbid. And that's about how long they last nowadays. The repairman said, I don't want to be buying parts for all these old appliances after the tariffs happen. So I'm pricing them now. Old appliances, Jesus Christ. They make it sound like a 10-year-old product is made in 1975. What the fuck? But that's true. You know why? Because they took the power out of all these machines. Now you got a woke dishwasher. Don't even clean the dishes. You got musk and smog all over the friggin' dishes. It's disgusting. Back in the day, back in 95, you had a good dishwasher. You didn't even need to scrub that shit down. You just put the plate in. That shit came out piping hot, clean as a whistle. You can see your fucking reflection in the plate. Now you get one of these woke, smart fucking dishwashers that plays music and saves energy. You look inside, it's only dripping water, little drips of water. Got no power to it. We're all supposed to buy this shit to save energy. And then what does the Con Edison, the fucking electric company, do? We're going to raise rates. We got to raise rates now. 35%. Yeah, yeah. So what happened to all these street lights you put up and all these appliances you're making inspired to save energy? And now all of a sudden you still don't have enough energy. You got to raise rates. We're supposed to be saving money here, you prick. Fucking society's ass backwards. She had an IQ of 134, not bad at all for a kid stuck in foster care. Smart kid. Her depression wrecked her and the Kennedys. She had an IQ of 134, huh? She's smart. Damn, she had it rough too, huh? Fucked up world. Now she's a legend. She's not even alive to enjoy it. Bruno was burned at the stake for heresy. The hell they cook him for? Clark Gable, GI, Mr. GI, please, I want to come to America. They burned me alive. Oh, mamma mia. I don't know what happened to him. Anything woke blows? I could use a good woke blowjob. I let my dog lick all of my dishes before they go in the dishwasher. That's the only way they come out clean. They say a dog's mouth is very clean, cleaner than a human's mouth. So you may be on to something there, DL. That's old school shit right there. Yeah, let the dog lick the plate. Nasty dog. Uh-oh. At the Apple store in Soho, there were several customers that were pushing to get in to upgrade their iPhones fast and pick up products that they had their eyes on in case the prices spike within a week. Yeah. Some asshole said we planned to buy headphones for their kid's birthday, but we decided to move it up before the prices get jacked up. He's buying Beats headphones. Nice. You shove a thylacine up somebody's ass. Yeah, they got thylacines licking dishes out there in Australia. That's nice. That's pretty cool, man. Anything woke blows, anything goes. Some asshole said that the tariffs are horrible. They think it's inhumane, issuing a gloomy take on Trump's grand gamble to boost America's economic standing. Another customer who came in for a new iPhone ahead of the tariffs was also disgusted by them. They said, quote, If you're asking me very simply what I think about the whole thing, it's a very, very bad idea, said the man asking not to be named because he's woke. It breaks all of the alliances and promises, all of the work that our entire government and our civil service has been preparing for, including a lot of my friends since 1945. What, getting ripped off? Is that the promises that were made to our allies? Getting ripped off? Germany sells us all their shit, their chocolates, their cars. They don't buy a fucking thing from us. You see any Ford F-150 Raptor trucks driving around fucking Germany? Huh? See any Cadillacs? No, no, and no. They probably don't even eat fucking Doritos out there. They ain't buying shit from us. And they're putting tariffs on what they sell us. Motherfucker. As far as Canada goes, I don't want to, we shouldn't have done that to Canada. Just let them rip us off. I like the Canadians. Let them rip us off. Fuck it. They need to be, they won't survive if they don't rip us off. So let them rip us off. If they didn't rip us off, their farming would be destroyed and all that. So they got to rip us off. So, and they're good allies. They're good people. They speak English. We shouldn't, let's leave the Canadians alone. But everybody else across the board, it's time. It's time to level the playing field, boy. We got a fucking $37 trillion debt deficit, boy. And ain't nobody trying to crack that egg. When I first read this comment, I thought you were going to say I let my dog lick my balls, but you said dishes, so it's all right. Leon is Pizza's dishwasher. Yeah, hurry up. Let's go. Let's get those dishes clean right now. Do your chores. Do your chores. No, don't let Canada rip us off. They sent like 3 troops in World War II. No, they sent more than that. Come on now. They sent more than that. They sent about 15 guys in an airplane, maybe an SUV somewhere. I don't know. Bruno questioned the religious interpretation of the universe and they killed him for it. Oh. Meanwhile, it turns out he was right? I don't know. Maybe the universe is God. Constantly creating every fucking thing that exists. It's pretty complex too. Very complex. Almost seems like a grand design. And the universe is infinite, apparently. That sounds like God to me. I mean, he should have explained it better. Yeah, what's done is done. That was about 500 years ago, right? Can't cry over spilt milk. What's done is done. I've tried to tell myself that too lately. Got to pick up the pieces and move on. What's done is done. Can't cry over spilt milk. Can't wallow in it. Got to look forward to better days in the ghetto. Better days. It's the beautiful thing about summer. You got something to look forward to. Hot weather. Try not to get eaten by a shark. Try not to drown in the waves. Try to exercise and take care of your body. Try to stay cool. I love the smell of air conditioning. Yeah. I used to put my nose right up to the fucking air conditioner and take a big, deep whiff. Air conditioner smells so good. Almost like that new car smell. Only better. New car smell nowadays ain't even new car smell. It smells like something different, boy. They don't know what it was like to get a new car in the fucking 90s. Smell that fucking AC. Yeah. That was deep smoke. Yeah, that was real deep, boy. Tariff Mexico until they stop with the fentanyl. Yeah, we should do that too. We should go to war with those goddamn cartels. That's what we should do. But their corruption runs deep. People making too much money out there to stop it. Making too much money for too long. It's a multi-trillion-dollar business. But hopefully one day that comes to an end because it's been happening for the past 50, 60 years with this shit. Gotta come to an end someday. That'll change the entire culture in America will change. Maybe bring our fucking murder rate down too. Yeah, maybe there's a correlation between hard drugs and murders. Yeah. It's going to be a brutal war, you know? It's going to be ugly. Right across our border. That's why nobody has the balls to do it. They don't want to put Texas, Arizona, California at risk, you know? It's too close to the homeland. But I feel like it's got to be done. Start bombing these assholes, drone missiles up their ass. Take out the whole fucking leadership, the whole faction, everything. Get rid of them. We could stop it. Mexico needs to let us take over like Colombia did. Yeah. They won't allow that, though. They've been corrupted by the cartels. Cartels will kill them if they make one false fucking move. Anytime a mayor gets up there and says, Arriba, we're going to do away with the cartel, boom, gone, disappeared. Them, the whole family, even the goldfish is missing. They find them 5 years later in some ditch somewhere, fossilized. No, it's going to take the American military to get in there, kick some ass, get some regime change around there. I don't know. But anyway, what else we got here? They're saying the tariffs could cost Americans up to $3,800 per year. Fuck, man. At the rate I'm going, I'm not even making that right now. Guys, please hit the like button. If you could, support the channel. I know it's only 32 of you in here. Show went to shit, but we got to try. We got to try to survive the ghetto. Please help survive the ghetto over here. Please, thank you. Uh-oh, what did Kamala do? What's this? Kamala Harris's top campaign advisor admits Democrats' major flub. There was a major flub on The View that left her stunned. What the hell are they talking about? With roughly 1 month to go until the November election, Kamala Harris famously told the liberal host of The View that nothing comes to mind after they asked her to name something she would have done differently than Biden over the past 4 years. Harris senior campaign advisor Stephanie Cutter was floored at Harris's response. She said, "What the hell was that?" thinking to herself. That's not what we practice. Nothing comes to mind. What would you do differently than Sleepy Joe? No, nothing. I can't think of not one thing I would do different. What an idiot. The gaffe became a moment that defined Harris's campaign and provided ammunition for her opponent. It provided the money shot for Trump's ad makers. Man. And it was her own bad moment. When she gave us the gift of the View interview, we were able to anchor her to the Biden administration in her own words, which is something we were trying to do anyway, Trump advisor said. What up, crazy white boy? From the home of the wire, from Baltimore. Baltimore boy. Yeah, fucking hippie. Dwayne's a midget hippie? I didn't know they had hippies that were midgets. I guess there's got to be one out there, right? I'm as free as a bird now, and I cannot change. Fucking A. What else is out there? We already spoke about the tariffs. That's enough of that. Two of David and Victoria Beckham's sons are feuding, not on speaking terms. So what do you know? Scarlett Johansson's alleged stalker has been arrested for threatening to bomb SNL. Wow, I like this guy already. Let's see what he has to say. He wants to bomb SNL? The woke jokes? I mean, he's doing back to them what they encourage others to do to fucking Tesla and other people. The alleged stalker was arrested for threatening to bomb the studio of Saturday Night Live, where the actress's husband, Colin Jost, works as a staff writer and co host of the Weekend Update segment. He's 48 years old. Michael Joseph Branham. He has the word Scarlet tattooed with a heart on his torso. Oh, this guy's a sick fuck, man. How come I can't have stalkers like that, you know? I'd like a chick to tattoo my name on her tits. Gunsmoke the Don across the left titty. Why can't I have a stalker like that, you know? I don't want them blowing shit up, but they can blow me. Anyway, he's got a tattoo of the word Scarlet and a heart on his chest, on his torso. He said that he texted, the next time you hear from me, I will be on CNN for exploding a bomb in Saturday Night Live audience. What a sick fuck. I'm glad they caught this sick cookie. A global security investigator for NBC Universal reported the frightening text to the Midtown North Precinct on Tuesday. Is he sticking out his tongue? He's in court sticking out his tongue, facing the judge. What an asshole. Guy's a weirdo. Oh, look at the tattoo. That shit is huge. That's not on his torso, it's on his chest. I guess that's part of the torso, but wow. And it's not even one of those love hearts. It's actually like a picture of like a real heart in your chest. And it says Scarlet in it. It's got like the rising sun fucking colors around it. What a weirdo. He didn't even get a love heart, like a Valentine's Day heart. He got a real heart. I mean, Scarlett Johansson, she's pretty, but come on, man. She's not that hot. Plus, she's woke, man. Come on. Oh, what's his lawyer saying? He's got a public defender. They're saying the obsessed fan has been scammed in the past by people posing as Johansson online, and that the apparent scammers could be behind the SNL threat. Could be trolls fucking with him. They're trolling him because he's a big Scarlett Johansson fan. He's got neo-Nazi trolls fucking with him. That's what they do, man. The lawyer says he has given out information. He may have been hacked, Your Honor. It's very possible here that there is someone that is setting him up. That's a new plot twist I wasn't expecting. I could believe it too. If I was a juror, I'd be susceptible to believe him because, neo-Nazi trolls have attacked me too, done horrible things to me and my family. So I could see them doing some shit like this. You would bang Scarlet Silly? You're a good man. She's all right. Eh. I think she divorced her last husband because he wasn't woke. She was going to all these rallies and protests and shit. She puts on her little knit cap. She thinks she's part of the fucking peasants and the average folk. She's on there protesting for transgender rights and shit. She said her husband wasn't, coming to the rallies. He wasn't protesting with her. You got to hold her hand while she screams about tranny revolution. I don't know. So, good luck banging her, mighty. Here's something. Speaking about breaking up, the average cost of a breakup nowadays is almost $4,000. Here's where sad single people are spending their money. They're saying it's cheaper to keep her. March turned out to be the month of breakups, according to the viral March theory, which in turn cost single people thousands of dollars. In data analyzed by the finance app Fritch, the average cost of a breakup for Gen Z is $3,862. What the fuck? Gen Z? What are they? 21 at the most? 22 years old? Huh? What the fuck? I mean, when I was 21, I broke up with a girl. It just, I saved money on dates and beer, fucking alcohol, whatever. I didn't have to fucking get her liquored up anymore. SNL sucks now. 30 years ago, it was good. I agree, Biggie. In the 90s, that's when SNL was at its peak. Maybe early 2000s. After the whole Palin shit, that was funny. The Sarah Palin stuff. But after that, it went to shit. It went woke, went crazy. And yes, Anna Paulina Luna, whatever, she's hot, man. Hottest woman in Congress. You're right, Mighty. What about all the sad single midgets? We're going to get to that. Hold on. Let's keep reading. Maybe they have midgets in here. You like midgets, boy. So the average cost for a Gen Z breakup is $3,862. The cost was determined by tallying up expenses such as housing, travel, dating, and post breakup spending. Now, the traveling is a lot. These Gen Z motherfuckers, they know how to travel, man. Must be nice to see the world, huh? Seeking out some retail therapy, having maybe one too many nights out, and engaging in other extreme behavior while heartbroken all contributed to the shock factor of post breakup expenses. I could see that. Some people, to soothe their heartbreak, they go maybe buy clothes online, or they eat ice cream or some shit, or they jerk off too much, or they get drunk. I don't know. Anything to soothe the pain. Start a support group, Dwayne. You should. Sad single midgets. We should get a support group going. Biggie Small says breakup saved him money. Yeah, my breakups used to save me money. Shit. To get more specific, the data, I say data, but I learned it's data. The data revealed that 34% of Gen Zers who wanted to quickly move on from their breakup were willing to spend, on average, $131 on a date. I could use $131 right now. That would be nice. A single girl's night out costs 20% of the studied group on average. What? A single girl's night out costs 20% of the studied group. Fuck you. I don't even understand what that means. This fucking article sucks. Who wrote this shit? Fucking with my speech impediment. A single girl's night out costs 20% of the studied group on average, a little over $92. All right. That's not how you write the sentence, man. Here's how I would have written that sentence. A single girl's night out costs 20% of the study group. Fuck. Anyway, fuck that sentence. Who cares? Moving on. I don't even understand what the fuck I'm reading here. In addition to the impulsive spending newly single people will often do, taking on the monthly expense of rent as a solo person can also, oh, because you moved in with the asshole, see? That's different. Yeah, once you're locked in, you're locked in. You don't fucking, break up. Once you're living together, that's a commitment. It's a known fact that many couples move in together to save rent. Yeah, well, you should have thought about that before you broke up. Whatever happened to working it out? I love you. Whatever happened to that shit? Now it's all about, are you 6 feet tall? Are you making six figures a year? Are you fucking something else? I don't know. The research indicated that 18% of Gen Zers stayed in not great relationships, and 39% would move in with a partner even if they weren't ready for that next step to avoid paying higher rent by living alone. So basically, they're moving in with fat chicks who already have their shit together or on welfare, and they're able to move in. A lot of guys who come home from prison do that. They find a fat chick, she moves you right in. Shit, she knows how to order food or cook, give you a nice blowjob, and nice house to stay in. It might look like a shithole, but that's what some guys do when they come home from prison. They ain't got no choice. You can too what? You could bang two hookers in Thailand for $130. What kind of hookers though? You got to be careful. You don't know what you're bringing back to that hotel. You might have a surprise waiting for you. Got to be careful. You know, you got to grab them by the, what, like Trump said, and make sure that everything's a okay down there. Or maybe don't grab them. Pause. Don't grab them by the pussy. Don't do that. The hell are you speaking over here? What are you fucking in Calcutta? Desire on soil six Pattaya? Pattaya? The fuck? Any Schnickel Fritz Romano? No, no. He's blocked, hopefully, and thank God. Thank God. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, man. We gotta do a daytime show. I gotta get a daytime crowd in here. I gotta survive the ghetto. I can't take this sitting down. After this shit show's over, you know what I'm gonna do? You think I'm gonna go back to sleep? No. I gotta stay up now and do fucking YouTube shorts. Try to get some new viewers around here, some new subscribers. I already got 4 now, maybe, from these YouTube shorts I'm doing. I gotta keep it going now because the shit don't stop. Just to survive the ghetto. Hopefully. It's not even a guarantee. Fuck. Breaking up isn't just an emotional upheaval, it's a financial reset. When you've shared a life and a lease, the transition can feel overwhelming. From moving costs to rebalancing a solo budget. How about the heartbreak of losing your fucking loved one? How about that? Everything's financial. Relationships are a fucking financial transaction back in the day. Nowadays. Back in the day, it was, oh, you're hot. I like you. Okay, yeah. You want to bang? Yeah. All right. You know, everything's so fucking complicated now. Show's negative. What else we got here? Oh, this is what the guy brought up earlier. Dad of teen accused of fatally stabbing a Texas football star. Austin Metcalf says his son was not the aggressor. Oh, shut up. He stabbed somebody to death. He pulled out a fucking knife, all right? I don't want to hear that shit. Jaquan was a good boy. Never hurt nobody. Yeah, all right. Meanwhile, he's out there with, packing a fucking knife to a fucking football game. Probably listening to stupid fucking drill rap. Oh, great. The victim's throwing up gang signs too in his fucking football jersey. Wonderful. Throwing up MLB the Real Blood gang signs. How lovely. You hear the motorcycles out there? Sick fucks. Doing about 200 miles an hour driving down the fucking parkway. The father of a Texas teen accused of fatally stabbing a football star from a rival school over a seat at the stadium says his son is a good boy who was provoked to violence. You should never be provoked to violence, especially with words. The guy didn't hit you or push you or anything like that. You don't need to be provoked to violence to pull out a fucking knife over a stadium seat, sir. Maybe this is why your fucking son did this in the first place, because you're the type of person condoning this bullshit. He was provoked to stab him over the chair. Yeah, how was that? Why? Because he said something to him? He said, fuck you or something? That hurt his ego? He had to pull out a knife and stab him to death? Instead of finding another fucking seat to sit at? Everyone has already made assumptions about my son, but he's not what they're making him out to be. Carmelo Anthony, 17, was arrested on Wednesday for allegedly killing 17-year-old Austin Metcalf at a track meet, leaving him to die in his twin brother's arms. He insisted his son didn't instigate the tragic brawl over a seat at the stadium in Frisco, Texas, where the boys' schools had met for a track meet. He was not the aggressor. He was not the one who started it. Well, he ended it, didn't he? Permanently. 17 years old. I don't know. How much time is he going to get? I predict he'll get less than 10 years for this shit. He'll be out before he's 25. Out to kill again. Now he'll have a body under his belt. Talking about he's slamming people out and shit. Yeah, we slamming. You ain't slipping and sliding. We the ones doing the slamming. You ain't slipping and sliding, boy. Yeah. We gonna walk you down. That's the generation today. Drill rap is good. They're all killing themselves. I'm with that. Shit. It's kind of like natural selection, huh? Idiots. Like these idiots that go to these car takeovers where they take over the street and they do donuts in the middle of the intersection. Somebody always gets hit because they're standing in the middle of the fucking intersection with the car while it's doing spins and burnouts. Somebody always gets hit by the car and goes flying across the crowd. There's always that 1% of fucking idiots out there, you know? It's almost like a natural thing. Anyway, this is a sad story, so fuck that. Let's read something else, huh? Slow news day. Oh, here we go. Fury after female fencer is disqualified for refusing to compete against a trans competitor. She said, I'm sorry, I cannot do this. She sparked widespread fury from critics. She was expelled from the USA fencing tournament after she refused to take on the transgender competitor, who was born biologically a male. She opted to take a knee rather than compete. Footage already viewed online more than 4 million times shows Turner preparing to duel just to abruptly tear off her mask, toss it aside, and kneel in front of her stunned looking opponent. Let's see the opponent. Oh, yeah, that's a big bitch. Big dude. Big dude. Her leg is like the size of the opponent's torso. That ain't right. His leg. When she took the knee, she looked at the referee and said, "I'm sorry, I cannot do this. I am a woman, and this is a man. And this is a woman's tournament, and I will not fence this individual." The two athletes could be seen exchanging words for several moments before a referee eventually approached and dealt Turner a black card, signaling a serious rule infraction or unsportsmanlike behavior. Black card, huh? For taking a knee? That's pretty racist. Why the card got to be black, for? Why is a black card a rule infraction or unsportsmanlike behavior? You want to explain that, boy? Maybe the fucking tournament motherfuckers need to be investigated. Pull out a black card. Why couldn't it be a red card? How about a white card, huh? Why couldn't it be a white card, mister? Come on. Oh, hold on. Is the guy in here that said something about Al Sharpton before? I want to see that. Who was Al Sharpton talking to? That's what we were supposed to get to. I want to hear that. Oh, he was on the fucking Fox News. Hold on. What was it, Jesse Waters? Let me see. Nothing recent on here. Oh, 6 hours ago. No, he's talking about the tariffs. Fuck, man. There's nothing recent. I can't find it. Damn. They said it was a classic. Did you see former Yankee Brett Gardner's son, 14, died from carbon monoxide poisoning on vacation in Costa Rica? Yeah, of course. I saw that. Uh, I read a little bit about that. That's crazy, man. They were, was it a cruise or was it a hotel? Either way, they were right next door to some fucking machine room. I guess a boiler room or electricity room or something in there. The room was right next door to where they were staying, in the room they were staying at. And I guess some fumes leaked into the next room and they all got sick and the kid died. So they got a big lawsuit against that fucking hotel. Shit like that shouldn't be happening, man. And it happens a lot. You go to these third world countries, they got this carbon monoxide shit going on. I don't know if they do it on purpose or whatever, but it happens in Dominican Republic. It happens in Mexico. It happens in Costa Rica. And it's got to stop. That's why they're saying you go on these trips to these countries, you got to bring a carbon monoxide detector with you. It'll tell you right away. I guess it beeps or whatever that there's carbon monoxide around. Handheld little device. Yeah, you got to protect yourselves, boy. Tonight's show, Jesse Waters. Let me just type in Jesse Waters, see what comes up. Five hours ago. Let me see if I can get this Al Sharpton shit. Oh, let me see. I don't see fucking Al Sharpton on here. They got Newt Gingrich on here. Jesus Christ. Newt Gingrich has been talking shit for the past 35 years. Hold on, I'm looking. You got no fucking. Oh, wait. National Action Network. Hold on. I think this is Al Sharpton bullshit. Oh, they're playing music. Fuck. Where's the ventilation? I don't know. That's a good question. Not in Australia, you don't. Come visit, mate. Come to Australia and feel alright. They're playing fucking music here. Look, they got Al Sharpton here. Hold on.
Version, inequality. DE means to me, desert eagle. Oh, I don't think that's right.
Come on, don't play this fucking music.
Reverend Sharpton, DEI is dead. Well, send me a notice. I'll try to make the funeral because the DEI I know is alive and well. Isn't this a funeral? Absolutely not. You must be kidding. You're a comedian? You're not funny.
Mr. Sharpton, DEI is dead. No, it's not. It's alive and well. Isn't this the funeral for it? Oh, you must be a comedian. Mr. Amos. It's a damn shame. What'd this say? Fuck, man. Oh, whatever. All right. Well, that wasn't as funny as I thought it would be. It was all right. I thought they had an interview or something. Like, hold on, Mr. Jesse Waters. Hold on. There's another thing I noticed the other day. Dress codes are dead, and underdressed slobs are dragging New York City restaurants down. They're not dressing to impress. New Yorkers spend weeks to score reservations at trendy restaurants, calling in favors, jumping through the online hoops, and setting alarms, but then can't be bothered to look their part when they actually go to these places. In recent months, I've been aghast to see some men in jogging pants and hoodies at Crane Club, hats at Shififi, and storm jackets sloppily draped over their chairs at Armani Ristorante. Anyway, I noticed this too because I forgot who it was. Very rich guy, and he was doing one of those stupid vlogs from the restaurant. I don't know if it was Dave Portnoy or somebody else, but they're wearing a fucking hoodie and a cap, and they're in some fucking nice restaurant with white tablecloths, and you can obviously see it's a fancy restaurant, you know. And he's on his phone, and he's got his hat on, and he's got his fucking hoodie on, and he's talking, and I'm like, damn, man. Back in the day, I mean, I would have been embarrassed to even dress like that in a restaurant like that, especially you don't wear your fucking hat. Don't you remember that Sopranos episode? Maybe the first season, second season, where Tony's in Vesuvio and he sees some douchebag wearing a hat, and he walks over to him and he says, "Hey, we're not selling chicken fingers here and French fries, you know. Why don't you take the hat off?" And the guy looks at him. Tony looks back, and then he's like, "Oh, wait a minute! I'm talking to an Italian mafia guy. Let me take my hat off." And Trump looks at his girlfriend and says, "How you doing, hon?" And walks back to his chair. You know, it was about etiquette, class, decency, and respect. That's done now. Now you got these schleps. Even the rich guys, the fucking multimillionaires dressing like schleps, walking into a fancy restaurant with fucking sweatpants and jogging shoes and a fucking hoodie. Stupid hat that says Barstool on it or something, you know? That was a great episode. Yes, it was. Most of them were. Leave them in the street for dressing like that. That's what they used to do. I remember I used to go to clubs with my friends. We weren't dressed right sometimes. You know, we would dress like thugs. Big ass security guards used to say, "Have a nice night, gentlemen. Gentlemen, have a nice night." We're not getting in because we're not dressed right. We ain't got the type of shoes for it. Your shoes ain't right. Have a nice night, gentlemen. You know how many times I heard that? Have a nice night, gentlemen. Fucking asshole. God forbid you say something, he'll knock you the fuck out. Have a nice night, gentlemen. Fucking douchebags. Where the fuck is everybody, man? We're doing a daytime show tomorrow. I better see some daytime people. I don't want to hear excuses. I don't get the alert, man. I want to hear it. Fucking struggling over here, man. Need some goddamn support about this bitch. They didn't sell hot dogs here. They took the bleachers out 3 years ago. Oh, yeah, that's what he said. They don't sell hot dogs here. They took the bleachers out 3 years ago. Just take your hat off. Want to do me a favor? Want to take your hat off? They don't sell hot dogs here. They took the bleachers out 3 years ago. I like that. Some script writer came up with that. It's pretty good. They don't make scripts like they used to. Americans get treated like royalty here. Canadians trick us. We think they're Americans. They might as well be. The city's fine dining restaurants, once havens of gentility, have become ghastly runaways for cargo pants, baseball hats, sneakers, and untucked t shirts. They want you to tuck it in. Jackets and ties have nearly gone extinct. Fearful of losing customers, restaurants no longer enforce dress codes like they did before the pandemic. Some douchebag named Sebastian says, "We don't want to turn anyone away." There's always some concierge named fucking Sebastian. Well, I don't know why. It's a thin line between being exclusive and classic and being inclusive to make everyone feel welcome. Although offices are filling up again, fewer men are wearing suits or ties to work than they did pre pandemic. It means they'll go to work, they'll go from work to dining out without the formality that once defined the scene. That bridge and tunnel crowd, remember those douchebags in 2004, the bridge and tunnel crowd with their fucking suits and long overcoats going to these fucking bars, getting sloshed? They're not wearing suits no more. And they were coming in a fucking Balenciaga hoodie and shit. Pandemic changed everything, man. The modern suit's been around for at least 130 years or something, 140, 50 years at least. Since the late 1800s, people have been wearing the same fucking suit. I think in 1920, Big Jim Colosimo got fucking murdered in the same type of suit that some douchebag would wear today. That's over 100 years ago. So maybe times need to change, you know? Little by little, society's classiness has gone down. With the rise of technology, people's dignity and class went down the gutter, you know. Even back in the early 1900s, even if you were fucking homeless in the street, pissing in a fucking alleyway, at least you had a suit on, dress shoes, even a fucking tie to sleep on the sidewalk. Everybody had a suit. 1700s, you were on a fucking farm, you had a fucking suit on. You had a vest and fucking high socks and tweeds and all this other shit you're wearing. It used to take you 45 minutes just to get dressed. That's how much shit you had to put on. Now, you throw in some fucking sweatpants, like a schlep. I'm no different, but I ain't got nobody to impress, you see? Anyway. So yeah, that's society for you. That's what it's come to. What else we got here? God damn it. Mayor Adams drops out of the Dem primary and bombshell shakeup. Oh, I forgot about this. He dropped out of the fucking mayor's race. He will not seek the Democratic nomination for New York City mayor. Instead, he's pushing all his chips in a long shot run as an independent candidate. Oh, it's not going to help you, pal. You went woke, and the woke turned against you. Now the people who weren't woke remember that you were woke, and they seen the damage you done to this city, boy. So they ain't gonna fucking elect you. So now you're gonna run as an independent. That means you've already accepted defeat. Fucking juice, so delicious. So yeah, they finally officially dismissed the corruption charges against him, even though he was guilty of sin. Mayor Adams says, "I'm not a quitter. I'm a New Yorker," and that is why today, although I am still a Democrat, I am announcing that I will forego the Democratic primary for mayor and appeal directly to all New Yorkers as an independent candidate. So you're going to run as an independent, but you're not going to be independent. You said you're a Democrat still, so you're going to, I mean, what the fuck? Yeah, you're done. Cuomo's going to be the next mayor, and that's it. With his fucking nipple rings. Great. Andrew Cuomo's coming back. Yippee. And he's the lesser of all the other evils that are fucking running, so maybe we should be thanking God for fucking Cuomo to come save us all. Even though he's not that great himself. No independent mayoral candidate has won election in New York City since John Lindsay in 1969. Bloomberg ran on an independent line in 2009, but also on a Republican one. There you go. What are we doing here, guys? Let me drop a fucking link. How long has it been? Did I do my due diligence? An hour and 45 minutes. Fuck. All right. I'm going to drop a link. See what miracles might happen. I don't need this shit. You understand? Where the fuck is everybody? Chris Cuomo is probably going to be Andrew's underboss. I hope not. Oh, look, here's Casperosa. Nobody wants your link. Apparently, Casperosa. Nobody wants my fucking link. Why don't you tell me why, Kaz? Tell me why. Why did they turn on me, Kaz? I'm sure you know. I know you know. Tell me why, Kaz. I've been dropping the link for the past 3 shows. Nobody wants it. Motherfuckers, man. One source close to Adams said the mayor is now free to speak his mind and make moves. Bullshit. Now that this case is gone and he's running in general, you're going to see a very fuck you mentality from Mayor Adams. Wow. Cash should take the link. Maybe he should. But will he? I don't know. If he can raise the money and move up in the polls, it will send the message that he's Lazarus. That's not happening. Mayor Adams does not have a good track record to run on. He ain't coming back like Lazarus, let me tell you. Let's see what else we got here. George Clooney, fuck him. Let's see what else. Illegal immigrant with a lengthy rap sheet gets deported from the U.S. for the 40th time. How the fuck do you get deported 40 times? You think if I went to Miramar or snuck into Miramar and 40 times that they wouldn't have executed me by about the third time I went there? If I snuck into Miramar 40 times, I would have been lashed, drawn, and quartered, and feathered. We allow this shit. Wait, what's this? NYPD cops face a probe after stolen car chase ends in a fiery Manhattan crash, and they left the suspect to die in flames. Listen, I've been the victim of having my car stolen in the past. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I'm surprised they chased the guy at all. I went to the precinct and said, my car was stolen, blah, blah, blah. And then when they found it, I said, aren't you guys going to check it for prints and all that shit to, try to catch this guy? The cop laughed and said, oh, you watch too much CSI. Or he said you watch too much Law and Order or some shit. I'm like, wow. So a car thief steals a car, they find the car, but they don't dust it for prints and try to find out who stole the car. So these cops actually chasing this guy. I mean, God forbid. And then they left him to cook in the car. Fuck him. Stop stealing people's property, boy. But they fucked up because the cops never reported a deadly wreck to their supervisors or even revealed that they were involved in the pursuit, and have since been suspended as the NYPD probes the alleged neglect of duty. Well, there's ways to do things, there's ways not to do things. They chased it on the southbound Henry Hudson Parkway into Inwood in the Bronx, with their emergency lights on for a portion of the pursuit. The male driver crashed near Dykeman, slamming into a building and catching fire around 5 a.m. Looks like he stole one of those Porsche trucks. Not long after, the officers approached the burning SUV, then drove off without attempting to help the driver or calling an ambulance. Wow, that's some gangster shit, huh? They treated this shit like a planned hit. They chased him down. He crashed and exploded. They made sure he was dead and they drove off. Wow, that's some gangster shit, man. The duo then returned to their Bronx precinct where they wrapped up their shift and signed off for the day without reporting the fiery smash up. Wow. Oh, maybe you should give people a phone call once in a while. Maybe I should, Miguel. You're right. I don't reach out to people. That's my problem. Miguel, gorilla boy. So these cops are gangsters. The motorist was pronounced dead at the scene by EMS. He was burned beyond recognition and could not be identified a day later. Man, that car's cooked. You don't even know what color paint it was. Yeah. All right, well, that's that. What else we got here? Running out of news stories here, folks. Running out of fucking news articles. I'm reading. Uh, An Ohio driver drops his donut and caused a devastating 3-car crash that flattened one vehicle. What a dick. Oh, thank you, white boy. Send me a little PayPal. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the support, man. Little white boy, huh? Fucking white boy. My man. My man. Hold on, let me see something here, boy. There you go. Shit. Oh shit, hold on. Give you the wrong one. Since I shouted you out and said you sent me some support, I gotta make sure you're protected now, so that some fucking hater doesn't, who has a wrench, might not, like that and want to block you. So I gotta make sure you can't be blocked. There you go. The distracted driver, who was unfamiliar with the winding road, allegedly veered into oncoming traffic and sideswiped one car before crashing into a second vehicle. Fire officials extracted one person from their car after arriving at the grisly scene, which caused the road to shut down for about 3 hours for a fucking donut. And what happened to that donut? The donut lover was cited for failing to stay in his lane and for distracted driving. Yeah, good luck explaining that to the insurance company. Must have been some fucking donut, huh? You never know in life, man. You can drive as safe as you want to drive. It doesn't matter. You got some dickhead reaching for a donut on the floor, crashing into you. What an asshole. What else we got here? New York City man who killed his pregnant ex-girlfriend in front of kids hours after their baby shower has been sentenced. He got 40 years to life. Good. Fuck him. Remember that asteroid they said was going to hit the Earth? Now they're saying it's on a crash course with the moon. The Earth is going to dodge a direct hit from the city killer asteroid, but it's going to hit the moon. Fuck, man. It's the size of the Statue of Liberty, this fucking asteroid. I don't think that's good. I mean, that's what the moon does. It protects us from a lot of craters and shit, a lot of asteroids hitting us. Hopefully the moon will be all right. So we're going to have a new crater on the friggin' moon. We might even be able to see the impact from the sky. You believe this shit? That'll be something to witness. Scientists will study the asteroid with their telescopes before the giant space rock disappears into the outer solar system for the next several years. Yeah, by 2030 something, it's coming back to fucking hit the moon. Son of a bitch. Anyway, I'm running out of articles here. Nothing's interesting. It's all murder and mayhem. Man kills his own mother in a moving car, then kills passing motorist and injures others in Maine. How lovely. He fatally shot his mother before shooting at a passing vehicle. The 29-year-old shooter was in a vehicle jerking off. Killed his own mother. Imagine that. You give birth to some fucking child, grows up to kill you. Son of a bitch. Anyway, what the hell's going on out there? Think I need this agita? You never answered my question, Casperosa. Damn it. Oh, look, somebody commented. What a fucking miracle. Yeah, I hope the moon is all right. We need the friggin' moon, all right? What do you think controls the tides and our spin and all that shit? It all works in a system. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We need the moon. The hell? The MTV Video Music Awards have a new home. This year, the music award show will be broadcast by CBS for the first time. So they made it even worse. Not that I watched that shit anyway, but still. End of an era. The VMAs began in 1984. Son of a bitch. I did dent. Did dent. Elijah Wood reveals the Lord of the Rings salaries were surprisingly low. How low? How low is low for Elijah Wood? Let's see. Because we weren't making one movie and then renegotiating a contract for the next, it wasn't the sort of lucrative scenario that you could sort of rest easy for the rest of your life, Wood 44 said. How much? The franchise brought in $2.9 billion worldwide. How much did these assholes get? Don't waste my time reading this article. You don't give me the fucking price. The actor revealed he was only paid $175,000 for all three movies. Damn, that is pretty fucking low, even for him. Especially when the franchise made fucking almost $3 billion. Oh, didn't even know MTV had awards anymore. Yeah, they still do. Not that anybody's watching. Sean Astin, who played Samwise in the movie, said he raked in $250,000 for his work. Damn. All right, guys. I think we're coming to an end. It's been a 2-hour show. As Casperosa says, nobody wants to grab my link. And I ran out of fucking news articles for tonight. We're going to try to do a daytime show. I guess I'll just work on a friggin' YouTube short now. Try to come up with an idea for a friggin' YouTube short. Then have to come up with an idea for another fucking poll in the morning now. Great. Wonderful. Just to keep people engaged with this shit channel. God damn it. What the hell's Al Sharpton saying here? Let me see. Looks like Andrew Cuomo met up with fucking Al Sharpton, of course. All right, there's nothing here. Anyway. All right, guys. I guess I'm out of here. Looks like the chat died and went to shit. I hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you to everybody who supported the channel tonight. Sleep Timer, White Boy. Who else was there? There was somebody else. Hold on. Thank you very much, White Boy. Oh, I guess that was it. Sleep Timer, White Boy. I also want to thank, of course, Danny Green, Sven Larson, my man. Thank you very much, Sven. And DL, thank you, brother. We're going to try to do a daytime show. If not, we'll be live again tomorrow night. Same time, same place. Be on the lookout for a new YouTube short. Please like the YouTube short. Press the like button. Comment in the comment section, please. Let's tingle that algorithm. Seems to be working a little bit with the YouTube shorts. And also, I'm going to make some more posts, some more polls in my community posts. Make sure you participate. Participate in the poll and fucking hit the like button. Leave a comment. Please. And thank you. And don't forget, I got to survive the ghetto. So please support this channel. If you like watching this show, you like the bullshit here, please support it. Shows what you make it. If I can't get no goddamn support, we can't have a show. So thank you guys. I appreciate you. And we'll catch you on the next episode. Thank you, Dwayne. God bless you, Mighty Smith. Thank you. Thank you, Becktown. Thank you, Becky. Keep at it. Things will get better. I hope so. I pray for better days. But yeah, we're going to keep at it. We're not going to give up. And hopefully things get better soon. Have a good night. Peace.